when you have an eye injury, but you make it fashion. Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to the Pretty Bookish channel, where we talk all things books all the time. My name is Nogu Kanya, your resident book nerd and server of looks and fashion. Let me start by saying I am not doing this because I'm a cool kid, although I am like really cool. I have an eye injury. My eye is really red, this one, and it's like freaking me out on camera. So I was just like, let me just put some shades on, because actually it's like scary. I don't want you guys to see that. And also my dad had like gave me like saline drops, so it's a little bit less red, but it's like still red, so you know, whatever. All right, so today video, guys, I got new books again, which is like, guys, this is like a regular thing. Like, first of all, I buy books all the time. I think I buy them in the middle of the night. Some of these I ordered in the middle of the night because when I'm sad, I order books. You guys know how it be. I've told you guys this several times before. I'm so excited. I just like looked at the pile. I'm just like, ah, because some of them I'm so excited about. I got some graphic novels. I got some really cool hardbacks I'm excited about. I also got sent a book by an author, and I'm so excited about it because it's one of the books that I've actually been eyeing, and I'm just like, oh my god, thank you so much. So let's get started on this really fun book haul with sunglasses. Oh, and before we go any further, some light admin. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram on @prettyxbookish. Like, comment, follow, share, all that fun stuff. You guys know the drill. I love you. Thank you so much. Tell everybody to subscribe to my channel. Thank you again. Okay, so book haul. Let's get started. Sorry guys, like I'm staring at the camera right now, and like my sunglasses are like, anyway, sorry, like I'm just like distracting myself because actually I look so good, but also it's like just a weird thing to shoot, like, because I've never had to shoot with sunglasses on before. Anyway, haul. So I ordered some books. The first book I got, I ordered it on Take-A-Lot, and it's a book that I've been going back and forth with for ages. And then I listened to the first 2 chapters on Scribd, and I was like, okay, this looks really good. However, the book arrived, and I'm a bit mad about something. I'll talk to you guys in a second about it. Okay, so I ordered Furia by Yamile Said Mendez. So it's an Argentinian YA novel about this girl. Her name is, what's her name? Camilla Hassan. She's kind of like a, think Bend It Like Beckham, like the Indian character in English, Bend It Like Beckham. So she is like, her brother's like a pro football player, and then she wants to kind of be a football player, and she's like a tomboy, and her mom is just not interested in all of that. Her mom wants her to be like a super girly girl, and so she's kind of like living a secret life and playing basketball, playing soccer. And then she, I think from what I could surmise from the synopsis, there's this guy's name is Diego. He's also a football player, and then she kind of loves him, and it's this kind of thing. They have like a romance, and then it's this conversation about her putting her dreams first before the romance. So her pursuing her dreams to be a professional football player no matter what. Great. Now let's get to the thing that annoyed me. So this book came, I ordered it on Take-A-Lot. You guys know how I feel about these stickers. This Reese's YA one is embedded in the cover. Then there's this other gold one, and I am seriously contemplating sending the book back and like trying to find another copy, another edition that doesn't have it. This Reese's YA book sticker is absolutely making me angry. And this one, right, guys, these stickers, the other problem is they are so close to the illustration, so you can't even properly see like the beautiful cover, because this stupid sticker is here. At the very least, put them there. If you're gonna put the stickers, put them there, or put them at the back. But like, this is just really annoying me. I just have to say this, like, it's really annoying me. I don't know if I'm the only person who gets really frustrated by these stickers, especially the ones you can't take off. I feel like, okay, fair enough, put them on the cover for like display purposes or whatever, but also do not make it so that people can't take them off, because that's really just like foisting your own like weird marketing stuff on the consumer, and I don't want Reese's book club thing on my cover. Anyway, sorry, that was so many rhymes. want. Sorry. So really excited I finally have Furia. The other book I ordered was also from Take a Lot, one of my most anticipated African lit releases of the year. It is gorgeous. It is We Are All Birds of Uganda by Hafsa Zayan, a Ugandan writer. It is published by Murky Books, which is Stormzy's publishing house, which is just so weird. When I realized that, I was just like, I didn't know Stormzy has a publishing house, but I'm so into it. Look how pretty that is, that little jacket thingy. Anyway, so it is a multi-character, multi-generational sweeping narrative between London and Uganda. 1960s Uganda and like present day London. So it's one of those classic African-lit multi-generational, multi-location, multi-issue novels from what I can ascertain. I haven't read that many reviews of it. I saw this cover and I read about this book last year and I was just like, okay, this is something that I really want. Also the cover is like, so it's banging. Like, you guys know how I feel about a good cover. And so I've seen it compared to kind of Homegoing by Yaa Gyasi, and I'm just like, okay. I feel like that's going to be a vibe, you know, because Homegoing is one of my favorite novels. So I mentioned, and this is the debut novel, so I'm really excited to see what Hafsa Zayan does. As I said, I haven't read a lot of reviews of this book. I haven't seen it around a bunch. So hopefully I love it, and then I can tell you guys in a wrap up or something that you guys should definitely read it. So this is another one that I picked up this month that I'm really excited about. And then another one that I got from Exclusive Books, the receipt is still even in it, is Girl by Kenya Hunt, Essays on Black Womanhood. It is, I think all of these essays are by Kenya herself. This is not an anthology, is it? No, it's not an anthology. So it's multiple, it's kind of like a non-fiction book, talking essays on the different aspects of Black womanhood. What are some of the titles so you guys can see what it's about? Notes on Woke, Wakanda Forever, An American in London, Sally Hemings and Hidden Figures, Motherhood, Skinfolk. I love that saying, skinfolk is not always kinfolk. Make Yourself at Home but Not Here. So I think it's going to be one of those books that kind of examines or kind of speaks to the different aspects of Black womanhood and different Black woman's experience in different spaces, because I think Kenya Hunt is drawing a lot from her own life. I've seen this on Bookstagram as well. This is just not the cover that's on Bookstagram. I think this is the cover that you guys would probably be the most familiar with, but I found this at Exclusive Books. It was mad expensive though, but it is in hardback, so whatever. And I just really like, this these colors here, and I just really like this cover. So Kenya Hunt, that's another book that I picked up. I also got, let's start with this. I also got Majesty by Catherine McGee, American Royals. I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this because I actually think I got it like a month and a half ago, but it's been at the bottom of my shelf. But anyway, it is a new book that I got recently. You guys know I loved American Royals. It was one of those books that I was like super into, and I was surprised at how into it I was. So yeah, this is the sequel to that, and I'm really excited to have this as well. Another book that I picked up that I got at Exclusive Books recently was Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. This is a fantasy book that was all over Bookstagram. It's a Bookstagram fave. Everybody seems to have loved this book. It is a fantasy set in pre-Columbian, the US? I don't know what that means exactly. Pre-Columbian society. I'm assuming, pre-Christopher Columbus. I see what you mean. I see what you mean. It's in that general the Americas. It's set in the Americas. And it's an indigenous writer. And I saw this all over Bookstagram, and I'm really into fantasy. You guys know that. And I'm trying different fantasy writers. I like diverse fantasies. I like fantasies that are set in different ethnic settings. You guys know I love African fantasy. I love Middle Eastern fantasy. So this is another one that I'm looking forward to reading. I also have the audiobook of that on, who sent it to me? Libro. So yeah, I also think, it is available on Scribd. If you wanna read Black Sun, it is available on Scribd. I actually did see it, and I was just like, what a coinky dink. But yeah, Black Sun is another one that I picked up. I also got, on the same day that I got Black Sun, I got Soledad by Angie Cruz. It's my first Angie Cruz book. You guys would probably be most familiar with her book Dominicana, because it was all over Bookstagram at some point, but this is another book that she that she wrote. So I saw this, first of of all, I absolutely love these versions. So this cover, I think this is her Dominicana. There's a version of this cover as well. So I'm really, hopefully I love her work, because I love getting authors' books where the spines match and the covers match. Anyway, this is just a weird quirk about myself. So this is a Latinx writer. I don't actually know what this book is about at all. Oh no, I'm lying. I do know what this book is about. I read about it. It's I actually did read the back when I bought it, because I was trying to figure out if I wanted to get Dominicana or this one rather. So this one is about an art student named what's her name? Soledad, obviously. Wow, Nana. Soledad. She kind of gets away from home to go be an art student in, I think, the East Village in New York. And then basically at some point has to go home because I think somebody is dying, her aunt or her mom or something. And she has to go deal with all these kind of, not traumas, but she has to go and kind of unpack a lot of family history, a lot of like baggage that happens at home. You know, those kinds of narratives. You guys know what I mean. So I'm excited to read this as well at some point in the next maybe year, probably. And then the book that I got sent, here is the package. I actually opened it. So I'll tell you a story. So the author, Harry Ziyad, reached out to me on Instagram, and he was just like, oh my God, I really like your page. Would you want to, I would love it if you could review my book. Would you love a copy of my book? Now, I've seen his book around, and it was like, the cover is beautiful, and it's exactly the kind of book that I love. He was just like, I'd be more than happy to send you a copy. So he organized for his publisher to send me a copy. And I had to say that because I feel like it's just such a nice thing to do, because a lot of the time when you're an international book reviewer, publishers are really reluctant to send you books. They don't want to. So I really appreciate that Harry like reached out and he spoke to his team to get me a copy of his book. It is called sorry, let me remove this little tag. It is called Black Boy Out of Time, a memoir by Harry Ziyad. Guys, oh my God, this cover. It's so beautiful. Like the illustration on the cover and the whole thing. It's just, when I opened the little package, I was just like, oh my God, it's as beautiful in person. And I also love, it's got this really matte finish that is not what typically books have a more, not a glossy finish, but there's something that a film they put over it. This is like a much more matte finish, and I'm obsessed with it. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah. First of all, Kiesi Lemon blurbed this book. Done. I don't need to know anything else. You guys know, like, I stand Kiesi from here until the end of time. I've ordered his other book, and his book is coming out soon. I think it's called Long Division. It's a re-release, so, you know, look out for that. But yeah, it's a memoir, a queer black boy memoir. So think All Boys Aren't Blue, same type of vibe. I don't think it's the same. Obviously, it's not the same story, but like it's that kind of thing. It's a queer black boy memoir. And I just think we just need so much more memoirs and personal accounts and fiction centering black queer teens. So thank you so much to Harry for sending me this book. I'm really looking forward to reading it. I actually think I'm going to try and prioritize it for April to make sure, at least if not April, then May, to make sure that you guys, I can tell you if it's good so that you guys can pick it up before or during Pride Month. By the way, as a side note, I'm already prepping for June, for Pride. And my brain is going two ways. On the one hand, I feel like I want to read as much queer lit now so that I can give you guys like recs on recs on recs. But at the same time, I feel like I also want to save all my queer lit books that are on my shelf right now to do a complete queer readathon during June. So I'm not sure which way to do it, but anyway, just so you guys know, queer Pride Month is in June and it's already on my mind and I'm already thinking about it. Then the other book that I picked up is a black romance, or a story that centers black love rather. It is called If I Don't Have You by Sarita Domingo. I haven't seen this book around a lot of booksgram. I think Tasnim, whose handle is Reads and Reveries, read this, and I think that's where I saw it. First of all, I'm obsessed with this cover, and I just want to read so many more books that center black romance and black love and black the trials and tribulations and the joys and the triumphs of black love. I haven't really so this book is about an Afro-Brazilian filmmaker, Ren, and Kayla is a black British artist. They're thrown together during a string of interviews in New York, and then they have passion and whatever, but then there's a secret lurking beneath them. They passion and they fall in love, and then there's a secret lurking beneath them and they're trying to figure out, and then, you know, explosive secrets and trying to find their way back to each other. That's my understanding. So yes, this is another book that I got that I'm really excited about. I actually got some really good stuff lately. Anyway, then the last 4 books that I got, I ordered all of these at the same time from Loot. Then my graphic novels finally came in. I I got some queer graphic novels that I'm so excited about. Okay, so I got Check Please by Ngozi Ukazo. It is from what I understand, it's a queer graphic novel about a boy who used to be a figure skater and then he joins like the hockey team. And you know, like ice hockey is like hella macho. Ice hockey is one of the only sports I actually could feel myself like watching regularly. It's the bashing people into the side panels for me. It's the actually all out like brawling for me. Anyway, and so he's queer, I think, and is kind of being on this team and it's like navigating himself and he's a new environment and making friends. And I think there's a love story, there's a romance. I just thought like, oh, everybody has recommended Check Please to me. So I actually got it, guys. Thank you so much for those of you who recommended it. I hope it's really good. Oh, by the way, if you guys have any queer recs of like queer graphic novels, bonus points if they're queer and black, please drop them below. I always ask this because I actually do take your guys' recs seriously. Then I got the next book in the Fence series, which is the 4th book. I finished volume 2 and 3 in February, and then I ordered volume 4, so I finally got that. I can't wait to, it's one of my favorite series. I really am enjoying reading that. And then something that Darian, whose handle is Your Favorite Plot Twist, was reading, and I'm not sure if it's a queer graphic novel, but she said it's really good. I got volume 1 of Saga. First of all, this illustration on the cover is gorgeous. So I'm not really sure. I think it's like a fantasy graphic novel, sci-fi fantasy graphic novel with queer elements. So I'm really excited about this one as well. I've actually heard great things about Saga. So hopefully I'll like volume 1 and then I'll move on and get the rest of them. And then this is one that I found personally on by doing my Googles. It is called Breaks by Emma Viacelli and Malene Ryden. A love story, but a bit broken. It's a graphic novel, but it's not in color, which I actually kind of like. I actually like black and white graphic novels. This is a little quirk about me. So it's yeah. So this is another one that I picked up. I saw online and I thought this sounds really great. So I'll let you guys know how they go. So I'm so excited about these graphic novels that I got. I'm really trying to read more graphic novels this year. So please drop recs. Guys, I love queer graphic novels specifically, but if you have black graphic novels, even if they're not queer, and also like fantasy, sci-fi, superhero graphic novels that is not like your typical, not the typical like Marvel stuff, because that stuff I'm familiar with, drop the recs, let me know. I'm really excited about that as well. So yeah, those are all the books that I just got recently, and that's my little haul, although it's not that little. How many are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's not a haul, it's not a mini haul. These are 12 books. I'm really excited about getting them. I also have some stuff arriving today because I got an email this morning from Take a Lot to say your book is going to arrive before 5 p.m. So yay. Anyway, that's the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching this video and bearing with me with my sunglasses on, thinking I'm a cool kid wearing sunglasses indoors. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you found it instructive. Let me know in the comments if you've read any of these, if you love them, if there's anything you specifically want me to do a video on. I've said this before. If you have any specific requests, let me know. If you have any particular recommendation requests, let me know below and I'll do my best to help you. Thank you so much for watching this. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Instagram and @PrettyXBookish. Like, comment, follow, share, all that fun stuff. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.